Welcome to my channel. Today is best top 3 coins. Please don't skip this video. So let's get started. The Netherlands 50 euro cent coin dated 1999 is part of the very first generation of euro coins struck by the Dutch government in preparation for the introduction of the euro as the new European currency. While the euro only officially entered circulation on January 1st, 2002, coins dated 1999 were among the earliest issues struck by all member states. They were stockpiled and distributed later to ensure a smooth transition from national currencies to the euro system. On the obverse side, the Netherlands chose to feature a portrait of Queen Beatrix, who was the reigning monarch of the country from 1980 until her abdication in 2013. The portrait shows Beatrix facing left, with a modern, stylized design rather than a classical one. The inscriptions on the coin read Beatrix Koningin der Nederlanden, Beatrix, Queen of the Netherlands. Surrounding the portrait are 12 stars, representing the European Union. This choice of design symbolizes continuity with Dutch tradition, as Dutch coins had long carried portraits of their monarchs, while also emphasizing their role within the greater European community. On the reverse side, the design is common to all Eurozone 50-cent coins and was created by Belgian artist Luc Luix. It features a denomination 50 euro cent and a map of Europe, with vertical lines crossing the coin and ending in stars, symbolizing unity among member states. This side makes the coin instantly recognizable as part of the euro system, regardless of which country minted it. Luc Luix's initials LL appear discreetly on this side of the coin. The edge of the Netherlands 50-cent coin is distinctive. Like all 50-cent coins in the Eurozone, it has reeded edges with 7 indentations, often called the Spanish flower. Shape this unique form makes the coin easy to identify by touch and helps prevent counterfeiting. The composition of the 1999 Dutch 50-cent coin is Nordic gold, a durable alloy made of 89% copper, 5% aluminum, 5% zinc, and 1% tin. Despite its golden color, it contains no actual gold. This material was selected by the EU for the mid-value euro coins, 10, 20, and 50 cents, because of its resistance to tarnishing and its pleasing appearance. The coin weighs 7.8 grams, has a diameter of 24.25 millimeters, and a thickness of 2.38 millimeters. The minting authority for Dutch euro coins is the Royal Dutch Mint, Koninklijke Nederlandse Munt, located in Utrecht. This mint has a long history dating back to the 16th century, and it was responsible for striking both the older Dutch guilder coins and the new euro coins. Coins dated 1999 were among the first euro coins to leave its presses. The mintage of the 1999 50-cent coins for the Netherlands was significant, since these coins are produced in large quantities for stockpiling. They were not used in circulation until 2002, but millions were prepared ahead of time. This ensures that the 1999 issue is not particularly rare today, though it remains historically important as one of the first euro coin years. The symbolism of Queen Beatrix on the coin is meaningful. As the head of state, her portrait represents the Netherlands' national identity. By pairing her image with the stars of the European Union, the design reflects the balance between Dutch sovereignty and European integration. It highlights the monarchy's symbolic role in uniting the nation during a period of significant change in daily circulation. Once the coins were released in 2002, the 50-cent denomination quickly became one of the most practical coins. Its value made it suitable for medium-sized purchases like drinks, snacks, newspapers, and parking meters. In the Netherlands, where coins were heavily used in everyday commerce, the 50 cent was a popular denomination. From a historical perspective, the 1999 50-cent coin represents a transition from the Dutch guilder to the euro. Before 2002, the Dutch guilder had been the currency for centuries and was a point of national pride. The switch to the euro was both practical and emotional, and the 1999 coin symbolizes the beginning of this major change in Dutch society. For collectors, the 1999 50 cent from the Netherlands is considered common in circulated condition. Most examples are worth their face value of 0.50 euros. However, uncirculated or proof coins, especially those packaged in mint sets from 1999 or 2000, are more valuable. Collectors appreciate them as part of the first issue years of the euro. Error varieties exist, as with most coins. Collectors look for misstruck coins such as off-center strikes, double strikes, or planchet flaws. While such errors are rare, they can significantly increase a coin's value. Normal coins, however, remain plentiful and inexpensive. The durability of Nordic gold means that many 1999 coins remain in good condition even after years of circulation. They may darken or show wear, but they do not corrode easily. This makes them long-lasting coins in the monetary system. The legacy of the 1999 Netherlands 50-cent coin is twofold. First, it represents Queen Beatrix's reign and the Dutch monarchy's role in national life. Second, it reflects the Netherlands' participation in one of the most ambitious financial projects of modern history, the creation of the euro. For this reason, even though the coin is common, it carries great symbolic importance. In cultural terms, Queen Beatrix was highly respected, and her inclusion on the coin gave a sense of national pride during the euro's rollout. Her reign was associated with modernization and stability, and the coin immortalizes her image in millions of pieces carried daily by Dutch citizens. Finally, the importance for numismatics is that the 1999 Dutch 50-cent coin is part of the very first wave of euro coins. Collectors worldwide seek to complete sets of all euro countries' inaugural issues, and the Netherlands is essential in such collections. Even though the coin is not rare, its year and its connection to the birth of the euro give it lasting historical and collectible significance. Next, the 50 euro cent coin of Spain, dated 2000, is part of the first generation of euro coins that were issued by Spain for circulation, although the euro did not officially enter circulation until January 1st. 2002, Spain and other member states of the European Union began minting coins in 1999 and 2000 to prepare for the launch. These pre-2002 issues are still legal tender, and they reflect Spain's adoption of the euro as its new national currency, replacing the peseta on the obverse side. The Spanish 50-cent coin from 2000 features a portrait of Miguel de Cervantes Saavedra, one of Spain's most iconic writers. Widely considered the father of the modern novel, Cervantes is best known as the author of Don Quixote de la Mancha, a literary masterpiece first published in the early 1600s. His portrait faces right, and the inscription around it reads, Espa, Spain, with the year 2012 stars representing the European Union. Cervantes was chosen as a symbol for the mid-value Spanish euro coins, 10, 20, and 50 cents, to reflect Spain's rich cultural and literary heritage. The reverse side of the coin is a common design shared across all 50 euro cent coins in the Eurozone. It features a stylized map of the European Union, with 6 vertical lines ending in stars running through it. This design was created by Belgian artist Luc Luix, whose initials LL appear on the design. The inscription reads 50 euro cent. This standardized reverse design promotes unity across euro countries, while the obverse design allows each nation to highlight its national identity. The edge of the Spanish 50-cent coin is unique and features a regular reading groove pattern, with a distinctive 7 indentations, sometimes referred to as Spanish flower edges. This was intended both as a security measure against counterfeiting and as a tactile identifier for the visually impaired. The composition of the coin is called Nordic gold, which, despite its name, contains no actual gold. It is an alloy of 89% copper, 5% aluminum, 5% zinc, and 1% tin. This alloy was chosen by the European Union because it resists tarnishing, has a golden color, and is durable for circulation. The coin weighs 7.8 grams, has a diameter of 24.25 millimeters, and a thickness of 2.38 millimeters. The minting authority for Spain's euro coins is the Real Casa de la Moneda Royal Mint of Spain, located in Madrid. For the 2000 dated 50-cent coins, millions were struck in preparation for circulation. These coins were stockpiled along with other euro denominations until January 2002, when they were released to the public as Spain fully transitioned to the euro system. The symbolism of Cervantes on the coin is significant. By placing Cervantes on the mid-value coins, Spain emphasized its contribution to world culture through literature and art. Don Quixote, Cervantes' most famous character, is often seen as a symbol of imagination, idealism, and the Spanish spirit. In this sense, the coin is not just a monetary object, but also a cultural ambassador in circulation. The 50-cent coin quickly became a workhorse denomination in the early years of the euro. Its value was high enough to be useful in daily transactions, but low enough to remain widely used. In Spain, It replaced a 100% coin in value. Shops, vending machines, and public services frequently used the 50-cent denomination, making the 2000 issue one of the most common coins in people's hands. From a historical context, the 2000 Spanish 50-cent coin reflects an important transitional moment. Spain's move away from its national currency to a shared European one. This was not only a financial shift, but also a symbolic gesture of European unity. Coins dated 2000 were struck before the actual launch of the euro, making them part of the first wave of production in collectors' terms. The 2000 Spanish 50-cent coin is generally considered common since it was mass-produced. Circulated examples are worth their face value of 50 euro cents, however. Uncirculated and proof examples, struck for collectors, can be worth more. Special sets issued by the Royal Mint of Spain in 2000 often included pristine examples of this coin. Some varieties and errors exist for the 2000 Spanish 50-cent coin. Collectors look for double strikes, off-center strikes, or planchet errors. Misaligned stars or weak strikes can also attract attention. While most are worth only modest premiums, major minting errors can make the coin significantly more valuable. The design lifespan of this coin is also important. In 2010, Spain modified its euro coin design slightly, adjusting the size of the lettering and the position of the year. This means that coins like the 2000 issue represent the original version of Spain's euro coinage. For collectors, this makes the early dates historically important as first issues. In daily life, the 50-cent coin has often been associated with small to medium purchases. In 2002, for example, 50 cents could buy a newspaper, contribute to a cafe bill, or pay for parking. Over time, inflation has reduced its purchasing power, but the denomination remains widely used in Spain. And across the Eurozone, the aesthetic appeal of the 2000 50-cent coin lies in its balance of national and European identity. The Cervantes portrait gives it a distinctly Spanish character, while the standardized reverse reinforces the coins belonging to a broader community. The golden hue of the Nordic gold alloy makes it stand out among smaller copper-plated coins, symbolizing its intermediate value. For numismatics, the 2000 50-cent Spain coin offers insight into the transition to the euro, the technical choices of the European Monetary Union, and Spain's deliberate decision to celebrate Cervantes. It also belongs to a larger narrative of European integration, where coins serve as cultural messengers in people's pockets. The durability of the Nordic gold alloy means that many 2000 coins remain in good condition even after 2 decades of circulation. This makes it easy for collectors to find nice examples, though pristine uncirculated versions are always more desirable. Finally, the legacy of the Spanish 50-cent 2000 coin is that it bridges Spain's national identity with its European future. By placing Cervantes on the coin, Spain reaffirmed its cultural pride while embracing a shared European destiny. As the euro became the daily currency for millions, this coin carried a message that national heritage and continental unity could coexist harmoniously. Next, the 50 euro cent coin of Germany, dated 2002 with the F mint mark, is one of the inaugural issues of the euro currency. The euro was introduced into circulation on January 1, 2002 in Germany, being a founding member of the Eurozone, began producing its new coins in 1999 to be ready for the launch. Coins with the 2002 date marked the official beginning of everyday use, replacing the Deutsche Mark DM. On the obverse side, Germany chose to depict the Brandenburg Gate, one of the nation's most iconic landmarks. Located in Berlin, the Brandenburg Gate is a neoclassical monument built in the late 18th century. It served as a powerful symbol throughout German history of unity division and ultimately reunification after the fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989. The coin's design shows the gate from the front, with its famous columns and the quadriga, a chariot pulled by 4 horses. Atop it, surrounding the design, are 12 stars, symbolizing the European Union, and at the bottom, the year 2002 along with the mint mark F. The reverse side of the coin follows a common European design created by Belgian artist Luc Luyx. It features a denomination 50 euro cent, along with a map of the European Union. Vertical lines cut across the design, ending in stars, representing the unity and cooperation of the member states. Luc Luyx's initials, LL, can be found on this side. This standardized reverse reinforces the shared identity of the Eurozone. The edge of the German 50-cent coin is reeded with distinctive indentations, 7 regular sections with smooth intervals, known as the Spanish flower edge. This makes the coin easier to recognize by touch, particularly for the visually impaired, and also serves as a security feature against counterfeiting. The composition of the 2002 German 50-cent coin is Nordic gold, an alloy made of 89% copper, 5% aluminum, 5% zinc, and 1% tin. Despite its name, it contains no actual gold but has a bright golden color, high durability, and resistance to tarnishing. The coin weighs 7.8 grams, has a diameter of 24.25 millimeters, and a thickness of 2.38 millimeters. The mint mark F identifies the coin as being struck at the Stuttgart Mint, also known as Staatliche Münze Stuttgart. Germany has multiple mints, each using a specific letter as its mint mark. A equals Berlin, D equals Munich, F equals Stuttgart. G equals Karlsruhe, J equals Hamburg. This decentralized minting system dates back centuries in German coinage history and continues with euro coins today. The mintage of the 2002 F50-cent coin was very high, as Germany needed to supply millions of citizens with a new currency at the start of the euro era. While exact figures vary, hundreds of millions of 50-cent pieces were struck across all 5 mints, making the 2002 FA common coin in circulation, .in circulation. The 50-cent coin was immediately useful. Its purchasing power in 2002 was equivalent to about 1 Deutsche Mark, meaning it could buy small food items, contribute to transportation fares, or pay for newspapers for daily life. It became one of the most frequently used coins, sitting between the smaller denominations, 10 and 20 cents, and larger denominations, 1 euro and 2 euros. From a symbolic perspective, the Brandenburg Gate design carries deep meaning. During the Cold War, the gate stood between East and West Berlin, symbolizing division. After the fall of the Berlin Wall, it became the most recognized emblem of German unity. By choosing the Brandenburg Gate for the obverse of the 10, 20, and 50-cent coins, Germany presented itself as a nation restored to unity, democracy, and strength within the European community. The year 2002 itself is historically important, as it represents the birth of the euro as a physical currency. Coins and banknotes entered circulation across 12 member states, and for Germans, this meant saying goodbye to the Deutsche Mark, which had been a symbol of post-war recovery and economic stability. The 50-cent 2002 F coin thus belongs to a milestone moment in modern European history. From a collector's point of view, the 2002 F50 cent is common and usually worth face value. When circulated, uncirculated examples, however, are often collected as part of euro starter kits or mint sets. Proof strikes and specially packaged sets from the Stuttgart Mint are worth more, sometimes a few euros to collectors, depending on condition and demand. There are also varieties and errors known for 2002 euro coins, including misaligned stars, off-center strikes, die cracks, and clip planchets. Collectors seek out such error coins, as they are far scarcer than normal issues. A dramatic error, such as a double strike or an incorrectly punched planchet, can make the 2002 F50 cent significantly more valuable. The durability of the Nordic gold alloy ensures that many 2002 F coins remain in good condition even after more than 20 years in circulation. However, coins that have been heavily used may darken or develop spots. Collectors often prefer brilliant uncirculated or proof versions with their original golden shine, in economic terms. The 50-cent coin has retained its usefulness across 2 decades of euro circulation. While inflation has slightly reduced its purchasing power since 2002, it remains essential for vending machines, parking meters, and small daily purchases. The legacy of the German 50-cent 2002 F coin lies in its blend of national and European identity. The Brandenburg Gate reminds the world of Germany's history of division and unity, while the reverse design emphasizes the shared identity of the Eurozone. Together, they symbolize a balance between national heritage and continental unity. For numismatists, the coin is part of the first year of euro coinage, making it historically significant even if not rare. Many collectors focus on obtaining all 5 German mint marks from 2002, and the F mint mark from Stuttgart is an essential piece of that set. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe my channel for more videos.